Gonna do some quick sound test. Yep. Let me check on YouTube's. Yep, that's fine. Sound test on YouTube. Sound test, sound test. Yep. Okay, YouTube is fine, and then oh, and sound test. Yep. Alright, so looks like we're all good. I sorry stream. I did start a bit late. I do apologize because I got in. I did unfortunately I did the closing shift at work, where I finished at 11, and I rushed back home as soon as possible. But had things to do. I had a few bits to sort as I was trying to get things ready. Whilst I got back home almost 12 at almost 12 o'clock. So do apologize. Do apologize. Do apologize. But anyway, yes. BTD Gamers, Mr. Chinese Boy here, everyone. So like I said on my last BTD Gamer stream last week, I'm gonna test a few new things. So of course I'll still be doing my usual gaming streams on for BTD Gamers, especially where I mostly play fighting games and a few other games here and there. But of course mostly fighting games like Street Fighter, Tekken mostly, and then Street Fighter. Uh, but I want to test out some new formats, some new content stuff this week. Going forward, I want to do some other bits and try some other new stuff. So today I thought, why don't we do like a little live stream review, reaction, listening thing to some Street Fighter soundtracks? As in, I've chosen 10 tracks from 3 Street Fighter games that I personally I'm a big fan of the tracks in in the OSTs. So I've chosen 10 tracks from Street Fighter for free, 10 tracks from Street Fighter 3 First Strike, and 10 tracks from Street Fighter 4, and it could be any versions of those games. So that example would be anything from Street Fighter 4 to Arcade Edition to Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter Alvaro, the other ports, whatever, and then with Street Fighter 3, it'd be like the range version, so the console version, the arcade version, or the online edition remaster HD they did, stuff like that. So yeah, just follow, But yeah, this is BT Games Mr. China's Boy. If you're watching on the BTT I'm sorry. Thanks for tuning in through BTD Gamers. I'm at the BTD Gamers channels. I'm gonna say I'm streaming on the BTD Gamers YouTube. Sorry, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. Um, through YouTube, I have 2 streams running. I have a vertical screen and a horizontal stream. Vertical stream being like if you're watching through like a mobile device example, or if you're watching through PC, a bit or like a wide screen, like a widescreen tablet, maybe you want to use the horizontal screen, stuff like that. But anyway, let's start getting things rolling. Let me just check something quickly. But yeah, how's everyone's day going? Hope you're all good. Hope you're all good. Just want to quickly check a few things. Yep, should be good there. Anyway, yes, let's get into things. Let's get into things. So, like I said, testing out some new formats for the Video Gamer channel. So, like I said, still doing my usual gaming streams, mainly my fighting games like Tekken and Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8. But like I said, I want to test out some new. So, like some of the new stuff I want to test out is like maybe doing some streams in like Chinese Cantonese or like mixing it up with English Chinese Cantonese. Maybe I want. So any of you that are watching, from nationwide, not nationwide, other countries, it might be cool to add a bit of my Chinese twist to it. No, I want to try to do some review videos for BTD Gamers. Like I said, top 10 style videos or 10 favorite type videos, all that kind of stuff. So, like I said today, I'm going to be doing like 10, some of like 10 favorite tracks from like Street Fighter games. So, let's get straight into it. All right, all right, all right. So, I'm going to start off with 10 tracks I've chosen from Street Fighter Alpha 3. All right, are you not ready? Let's see, let's all listen. Let's have a nice listen along, and I'm just, I'll tell you what I like about some of these tracks in it. So yeah, this. So let's play that one more time. Let's play that one more time because it's such a short track. So this is the opening title to Street Fighter Alpha 3. Very good for me, like a nice good opening track, I think. Street Fighter Alpha 3 has that good retro theme in it. Has that nice retro get ready for battle theme. So like for me, yeah. So I'll say like for me, I played Street Fighter Alpha 3 originally first on the like originally on the PlayStation 1, the PS1. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, I can't remember how young I was. This was still back when I was in primary school, and like I love Street Fighter. Like Street Fighter Alpha 3 is one of my favorite Street Fighter games of all time. Probably my favorite, I would say. I'll probably consider it my favorite Street Fighter game of all time. And yeah. Back then when I used to play, I still could never complete. It had like a world tour mode where there's all these different challenges and battles you have to do in Street Fighter Alpha 3, and like you can unlock characters, unlock skins and other stuff. I was never able to complete the world tour mode 100%, but at one point, what was it? We had on like, so you know how like the PS1 had the memory cards in it. I can't remember how we did it. I think my big brother borrowed let one of his friends who was really good at Street Fighter 3 at the time, way better than me because I was only a kid when I had a friend who was really good at Street Fighter 3. He used to compete at like local tournaments and stuff. Like mine and my brother's friend. I think he helped us unlock on 100% the World Tour mode. I can't remember how he did it. He did something, or either that, or did we borrow a memory card off him that we've kept ever since that he let us keep. I can't remember which one. But yeah, because he 100% the World Tour mode, we were able to like have everything and like because there was you would have to do the World Tour mode to unlock characters like Guile, Shinokuma, who else? Like Evil Ryu. I th- I can't. I think that was it. But yeah, little that's just a little backstory of my like my history of like with Street Fighter 3. Yeah, man, I love Street Fighter 3. And, like we've got the V-Zim combo. Like it's got the V-Zim, A-Zim, and X-Zim system where A-Zim is like your standard, uh, supers 1, 2, and 3. You had X-Zim that had like only one bar but like a powerful super, and then V-Zim was like custom. V-Zim was like custom combos basically. V-Zim is so good. Like a lot of the pro players use V-Zim most of the time. Some do use A-Zim though. It depends which character. I guess it depends on which character and your playstyle. And like main character wise, I use um I use Vega the most. Like Vega, I like using Vega a lot with V-Zim, or I'll use Sakura, V-Zim or A-Zim depending how it goes in it. Wait, let's continue. Let's continue. So this is the character select view. Oh no, my sister's saying hi, loser, on Twitch. Yeah, what's up, sis? You're a loser. You come downstairs in it. I'll say it to my face. So yeah, I proper love the character select view Street Fighter Alpha 3. Also, yeah, sis, if you're, I'm testing like a new. I'm doing a different stream today. I'm going through like Street Fighter soundtracks that I like. Just have a little listen, talk about what I like about the track and stuff in it. I probably like the way the drumming is just probably just why just selecting your character gets you pumped up in it. Gets you pumped up. So yeah, that's the character select thing from Street Fighter Alpha 3. This is like the ending credit scene. So after you play, after you beat like arcade mode or like beat the dramatic battle mode, this is like the I think this comes up from Real Tour mode as well. But yeah, this is like the ending theme. So it's like a nice calm beat, but like a calm you beat the challenge kind of beat. It gives me that vibe, a calm but I've just beaten the challenge kind of vibe. And like I remember there was one time when me and my brother, we made like a list of like all the arcade mode endings for each character. Me and my brother played together, and just so that we could see every character ending, we made a list and we would tick it off. And of course, every character ending would always play this ending theme. And you can imagine like some of like the character endings, like some of the ones where like just imagine the character you pick and they're like walk after beating M Bison and stuff, walking in the sunrise, or walking like a hillside or riverside. It gives that kind of vibe, innit? Every time you beat the game. every time you beat arcade mode and stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I love this ending. I love the like endings, like ending theme sequence track to like Street Fighter 3. Such a good track. Like I said, it just gives me like it gives me a good vibe. Gives me a good vibe of just accomplishment like in of arcade mode or dramatic battle. By the way, dramatic battle was such a sick mode in the Street Fighter Alpha 3. After this, I'll explain what dramatic mode is after this. So I made my dinner because I'm hungry. Like like I said, I came back home from work. Is the version I'm playing the extended version? So yeah, like I said, Street Fighter Alpha 3 had this really cool mode called dramatic mode, where you and a second player both play together on the same side, and you just go through these battles. So what was it like? They had like two set ones where it would be June and Julie or Round Ken, and like you basically would go through like the bosses of the game, or the bosses. So like you start from like Adon to like like Sagat, Vega, Borog, and then fight M Bison at the end. Also, can I talk about how M Bison had that ridiculous excellent super, that super power, which I swear you can't do which is not a playable super. Only I'm sure I feel like I couldn't do it. But computer had like this ridiculous super where if it hit, it did bad damage, and even on chip, it did so much chip. But yeah, dramatic battle was fun. Like I said, you and the second player either play as like the Round Ken version, or the June and Julie version. There was another version where you pick you and the second player have the same character, but for the reason in that version you didn't go through all the stages of the bosses. You just go through like 1-2 battles, something like that in dramatic mode. But yeah, dramatic mode. But overall, the dramatic mode was a fun mode, and there was a thing where like me and my brother would mess about and would pick like like the 100 kick type characters like E Honda, Gen, or Chun Li, and like if you can get the AI opponent in the middle, you just spam the 100 and they'll just die from it. I remember I used to do it just for fun, but yeah, shit like proper shits and giggles. But that made me laugh. Anyway, next track is Street Fighter 3. Alright, so this is Cammy's theme. Cammy's theme is my favorite Street Fighter Alpha 3 track, and you see why. Like, it has like a good, it gives me like this good 80s 90s vibe, like battle vibe. Here we go. But I swear, I love this, and I love Cammy Street Fighter Alpha 3. I like the way that changes the beat here. Huh? Yeah, you did. What do you want? I'm a loser. My sister Kim Go Trinity actually came down to scare me and call me a loser. And I like that. I like the little like game with the backing track guy. Just going, keep it going. You know? Yeah, no, I like Cammy's theme. Like I said, Cammy's theme has like this like 80s 90s vibe, like action vibe. I just like. Well, like the thing is as well is like the tune itself it's got like this chirpiness to it, but it has like this while still feeling action like. If you get me, like you get me, like while you're fighting kind of thing. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, like I said, Cammy's theme in Street Fighter Alpha 3 is my favorite. Is my favorite track of all the tracks in Street Fighter Alpha 3. I'll say that right now. Maybe I should have saved this for the end, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's get to the next one. Now, yeah. So like, of course, Nash like this is Charlie's theme. Well, Charlie in the West. In Japan they call him Nash. His name is Nash in it. But the Charlie / Nash theme. And of course, Nash, Nash and Gao are both, military style characters. Nash is like Charlie, Gao's old friend. Actually, it's a shame though that he dies. Wait, yeah, but like what I like about Charlie's theme, it has that military action style theme, And a good thing about his in his stage, there's like it's in like an army base where there's like a jet and stuff. Nash thing goes in, bro. It suits him, bro. Like I said, it does give me that military vibe that he is meant to be about, Nash is a sick. I don't get Nash. Nash is a sick character, bro. I used to use him a lot in Street Fighter 5. Where I remember him and Chun-Li were top tier in Street Fighter 5. But then Densu got hit by the Nerf hammers in it. And like Chun-Li stayed consistent. Like she wasn't really top tier anymore, but she stayed consistent. Nash got hit quite hard. He got hit quite hard, but there was still some good Nash tech out there. Good Nash and like definitely still good tech, but yeah. He, you know what? So one of my brother's friend called James. He was a good Charlie player in the Street Fighter 3 days. I used to watch him play Street Fighter 3. He would beat the crap out of us with Charlie, bro. Keep in mind, like I said, I used to play Street Fighter 3 when I was a kid, innit? But yeah, watching him use Charlie was sick as well. I can't lie. Like I say, yeah, good both military action vibe this tune here. Yeah, no. No, yeah. Charlie's team, sick. Just sick, man. Yeah, no. Here's one. This team gets you pumped up. This team gets you pumped up. Oh, you know, yo, another story about Street Fighter 3 was, like I said, so like as well as like me and my brother, like me and my brother, my sisters used to play a lot back at my house, like yeah, in my house on our. We still have my sister's PS1 that we used to play on, and we still have the copy of the disc. And the funny thing is, we didn't actually buy the game. It was it was my brother's friend's disc, and he basically let us keep it. He let us keep it because I think yeah he let us keep it. Can't remember why though, but yeah he let us keep his copy. And like God, God bless my brother's friend, my brother's friend, him and all of it, like his two brothers. Them, that basically my brother's like I'm like me and my brother's friends. Their three brothers. Um, they used to play Street Fighter a lot back in the days, and especially like Street Fighter Alpha 3 first, right? And like yeah, like I said, they would play with us as well when they would come over. But like, they let us keep their copy of Street Fighter Alpha. So yeah, like I said, God bless them for that. Um, and like I remember there was one time where they invited us to like a local Street Fighter Alpha 3 tournament where me and my brother and them lot entered. One of them actually won. And like they won like the prize was like you could pick a game. It was the tournament was held, the Street Fighter Alpha tournament was held at like a local game store. And like yeah, you pick a game as your prize. Like, and I remember it was a time when I was maining again, and like I actually I lost against my brother. We were both using again, and like yeah, he beat me. But I remember there was one time where the audience got hyped when I used Gen's countdown super, and like and I I remember I beat my brother. I got around my brother using the countdown super. But that was sick. And then yeah, oh yeah, and also another shout out to my brother's friends, where they took me and my brother to like one of the first times I ever went to like a community gathering event. I can't remember where it was, somewhere in London, but yeah. And I remember playing First Strike, CVS2. They had I think they had Alpha 3. They had like some tech games, more combat the event. But yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Alright, guys, team. What I like about Guy's team is it literally reminds me of like fighting in the streets. Keep in mind that he's originally from Capcom's Final Fight games, which I love the fact that Capcom intertwined the Final Fight and Street Fighter characters in the same universe. So now, and technically, the Street Fighter Alpha games was when the Final Fight characters were first introduced as being in the same universe as the Street Fighter characters. But there's also a backstory where like Final Fight was originally meant to be called Street Fighter 98 or something like that. So it makes sense. But yeah, like with Final Fight being like the street themed beat 'em up style games, I do get that vibe with this track. I love that little like beat where it goes yeah, that bit, yeah. And another thing about this game is, of course, this game was made during where like they still use very simply type synthesizer type instruments, but they still managed to make it sound like not like not everything is synthesized, but you get a synthesized feeling when you listen to a lot of the Street Fighter track. But they still managed to make a lot of the like beats and like the track sounds very like good. Yeah, no, Guy's theme is sick. I like Guy's theme. Alright, next one. Nah, Chun-Li's theme. Now, Chun-Li being Chun-Li in it, you know, I'm Mr. Chinese boy. That's my, you know, that's my fellow Chinese lady right there. You know, fuck, who doesn't love Chun-Li? Let's be real. Who doesn't love Chun-Li? And literally, when you hear a theme, you get that, like, her theme has such a good feeling of her, like, Chinese background. Like, you feel her Chinese martial art background, listen to her theme. And, like, and the thing is, when you play on her stage, you see like all these other martial arts just practicing Tai Chi in the background, and it has that calm feeling. You know, I can see myself doing Tai Chi to this beat if I had to be real with you. Like, I could definitely do that. I could definitely do some Tai Chi Kung Fu to this. See, I love this bit, like, it's so nice, it's such a nice and chilled, but at the same time, it gives off like a, like, and it gives off like a nice fighting vibe, chilled fighting vibe. And then you get into this bit, and like, it's like, you're, and I like it, you know, the idea of Tai Chi where you like control your energy, that's the feeling I get when I hear this. No, I love this bit, which is, you know, when it goes into that back to the nice steady beat. And then this bit, you know, the nice chilled bit. I can see myself doing Tai Chi to this. Like the Chun-Li's one, just it's such a nice chilled vibe to it. I could actually, you know, I could fall asleep to this song. I could actually fall asleep to this song. Like, yeah, I could actually sleep to that. Yeah, nah, Ryu's one is just epic. MC character vibes, innit? Main character vibes, innit? And like his stage is like set in like where there's like a sunset background. So like, yeah, it literally like this one just literally gives me the vibes of his stage where, like, you know, sunset vibe, walking into like a terrain, like a Yeah, you get what I'm saying, like a natural terrain kind of vibe with the sunset. Bob, that's what I get. And like the thing is, when I hear this, I can picture the sunset background in his stage. Like I literally get that feeling from this. Like you literally get ready to fight in like a natural terrain, sunset in the background. Yeah, but I feel that. Yeah, no, love that. Good beat. Literally. What's the next one? What's the next one I got? Yes, the Junie and Julie theme, which is called High Tech. And like, of course, so if you don't know about like Cammy, Junie, Julie, and like the other dolls, you have like the dolls, which were meant to be like yeah, like Cammy was meant to be a doll body that Embassy Region Planet take over, and like you have like the other dolls as well. Fun fact as well, so you got Junie and Julie, and then you got not including Cammy, but you got 12 other dolls, which each are named after one of the months of the year, but the name of the name of the month of the year that they're named after is also pronounced in the language that the character is based on. So like example, let's let's say a character, one of the dolls is from January, and however you say January in like Spanish, for example, her name would be how you say January in Spanish, example. And like in this case, Junie and Julie are meant to be the representation of June and July. And also a fun fact about Julie as well. Julie is originally a character from T-Hawk's tribe, and then in Street Fighter, like when after Street Fighter 5, where all the dolls break out of Bison's mind control and stuff, Julie does go back to the T-Hawk's tribe, which is not a little cool story bit, little story facts for you lot. But yeah, I'll tell you right now, like Julie and Julie are beautiful characters. They're such beautiful characters. Then you have then you have the Capre, who came out in Street Fighter of Ultra Street Fighter 4, who was meant to be December. And like about this one as well is that you know how it's called high tech and they're meant to be like those and stuff. It does have that like it does have that tech kind of feel. You know, it does make you feel tech when you hear the high tech bit of the song. Ah, my guy again. So fun fact, Gen was my first main when I played Street Fighter. It wasn't my main anymore. I switched to using characters like Rose, Sakura, and Ryu, and Vega. But when I first played the game, Gen was the character I used when I first played this game. He was my first play. And that was the time where I also used him in that local tournament at that game shop, where like you know I got through a few rounds, got beat my brother, but yeah, but Gen is one of my favorite like old guy characters, like grandpa old guy characters in any game, in any fan game. Like my guy with his praying mantis and train style, the way my guy just like pokes and he has like the touch of death kind of thing. He has that super that has the countdown that just takes a bit like kills you and stuff. His little mantis like raging demon style super. Yeah, Gen is sick, bro. Gen is sick. I don't care about Gen is like such a sick character. Also, not like he's another Chinese character that's related to Chun-Li in the sense of Gen was like a good or best friend, was best friends or good friends to Chun-Li's dad, and like in the backstory, of course Gen tried when Chun-Li's dad got captured. Gen was with Chun-Li's dad when Chun-Li's dad got captured and killed by Bison. Like, and when Chun-Li's dad eventually got killed by Bison, but Gen was there when he tried to stop the people that kidnapped Chun-Li's dad, but unfortunately he wasn't successful and got beaten up. And then like Chun-Li is always chasing him because of course Gen is originally an assassin, but Gen is actually there's like parts of the story where you see like Gen's secretly in the background trying to watch over Chun-Li because he's best friends. You know, he was friends to Thing's dad, isn't it? Oh, I think. Oh, did we go through? Is that all the Street Fighter Alpha tracks? Yeah, we went through all 10 tracks, all Street Fighter 10 tracks of Street Fighter Alpha 3. All right. So yeah, like I said, yo. So that was there. Realistically, there's more tracks I would like to add in. But yeah, that's 10 tracks from Street Fighter Alpha 3 that I generally enjoy a lot. I'm a big fan of. Like I said, Street Fighter, of course, Street Fighter Alpha 3 being from originally from the PlayStation days. And of course, you got the arcade version as well. You know, it had it still had that very nice retro feel. Still used a lot of synthesizers, you know, and like a lot. You had a lot of the character themes that really matched a lot of the characters. Where like Nash's theme had like that really good military feel. Chungi's theme matched with like that Tai Chi Chinese martial art feel. And then what else? Like I said, Ryu's theme gives me that vibe of his stage where he's in like a natural terrain, is it like I can't remember if it's like a deserty or mountainy kind of terrain with the sunset in the background. Guy's theme, you know, him being from originally from Final Fight, you know, like a urban street beat 'em up style game. It does give me that feeling as well. So you know, and of course you know that the character, a good character theme, good intro theme, good ending theme that matches the scene, like matches the vibe of the game. The intro theme gets you into it. The character theme pumps you up as you're picking your character. The ending theme has a nice feeling of like being arcade mode and feeling like good accomplishment, feeling accomplished when you beat the arcade mode and stuff like that. That's yeah. And like I said, Cammy's theme is my favorite though. Cammy's theme would give me that like 18. Cammy's theme actually gives that 18 now style like chirpy actiony vibe kind of thing. If you get what I'm saying, But yeah, so yeah, that's the Street Fighter Alpha 3 soundtrack. I'm gonna take a little break. I'll see you lot in a bit, and then we're gonna move on to the next game that I've chosen. So I did say Street Fighter Alpha 3. I'm gonna do Street Fighter 3 First Strike soundtrack next, and then the last one will be the Street Fighter 4 soundtrack. So anyway, stream. I'll be right back. My stream, I'm back. Alright, so thanks again if you've been tuning on the BTD Games channels through watching the live stream through TikTok, Twitch, or the BTD Games. Sorry, the BTD Games Twitch, YouTube, or TikTok. If you're watching, if you're still here, much appreciated. If you just tuned in, of course, we're on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm running two streams, a vertical stream and a horizontal stream. Horizontal is more for like people who prefer watching through PC or widescreen tablet. If you're watching on like a mobile device, you can use the vertical stream. But yeah, like I said, so yeah, let's get back into it. So this stream, like I said, I'm trying out some new content stuff out or and formats for the BT Gamers channel, as well as like doing my. I'll still be doing my. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, I had my dinner in it. As well as I'll still be doing my standard gaming streams every week. Like, of course, you know how I do my weekly streams for BTD Gamers. I'll still be doing my gaming streams where I mainly play fighting games like Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6 and other fighting games and like a few other games here and there. Of course, like I said, going forward from like starting from today and going forward, I also want to add mix up some other stuff with the streams. That me doing things like reviews, doing things, doing things for like do say like doing Chinese Cantonese style streams or mixing it up with like doing top 10 streams, reviews, all that kind of stuff. So like I said, I want to change. I'm changing up my format for the stream where I don't just do gaming. I do gaming and other stuff all of it mostly around gaming related stuff. So like they said the reviews might be around tech. That's super. And in terms of like talking about the tech gaming or reviews of like games, I might even try out like games where like with some of the game streams, I might do things where games I haven't played yet that I have on my Steam. Let's say for my Steam because my Steam has bare games. I might play some games I haven't played yet or games I have played in a long time that I'm not touching my Steam yet and then I might talk about the games, in that sense of especially the games I haven't touched yet. What play, give it a play out and see what I think about the game, all that stuff. Like I said, it's all about trying out formats. But yeah, the format the new content format I'm trying today is talking about top is a top 10/10 things I like kind of stream. In this case, I've chosen three soundtracks from Street Fighter games. Um, I really like three OSTs from Street Fighter games. I've chosen 10 songs from each Street Fighter game I'm talking about today that I genuinely enjoy. In this case, what makes it good, what I like about the track. I might talk about some musical elements here and there. Um, what the vibe I get from the song, what part of the song is from in the game, all that stuff. Anyway, the next game I did Street Fighter 3. The next game I'm going to do is Street Fighter 3 First Strike. So Street Fighter 3 First Strike, the Street Fighter 3 series was so funny thing about the Street Fighter 3 games is mechanically, like storyline wise, they're based after Street Fighter 2, but it's based before Street Fighter 2. Oh, sorry, what am I saying? Sorry, I said it wrong. Sorry, it's based after Street Fighter 2, but before Street. No, sorry. It's based after Street Fighter 2 and 5, but before Street Fighter 6. Yeah, if that's right. I said that correctly, right? Yeah. Now, Street Fighter 3 First Strike was one of those other Street Fighter games I played first when I was a kid. Another one I played as a kid. I played it on. I think the first time I played Street Fighter 3 First Strike was. When was it? It was on my old original Xbox where I played was it um it came out on that anniversary collection. I can't remember, was it 15th anniversary collection? I can't remember now. Where it had Street Fighter 3 First Strike and one of the Street Fighter 2 versions. I can't remember which Street Fighter 2 version it had. Yeah, that's the first time I played it, and of course I got my me and my family got our original Xbox back when we were back when we were the kid as well, like back in early secondary school. But of course, I got to play a lot of Street Fighter 3 as well, and same thing with Street Fighter Alpha 3 as well. Back in the arcades, back when London Trocadero Arcade was a thing. Sad, I'm so sad that Trocadero doesn't exist anymore in London West End. Trocadero was like back in the day, a lot of the arcade scene. In fact, Trocadero, a lot of people know about Trocadero. It was the place to go for the arcade scene in London. And a lot of people from the fighting community, a lot of people from the old school London FGC used to go to like Trocadero, hang out, play all, go like in Trocadero they had like a little, they had this Trocadero had its own fighting game section. Just it was like this square section that just had nothing but fighting game cabinets, and you had like all the Street Fighter games. You had some Tekken. I think there was like some Tekken there and a few other fighting games. Yeah, man, good old days. We were playing and like got to play like I've been to events at Street Fighter playing Street Fighter First Strike and all that stuff. And then even now, Street Fighter 3 First Strike still has a great like tournament scene. You see it played a lot at side tournaments, and even at Evo, the last year's Evo, USA Evo. You know, Evo being like the pretty much for the most part the most popular like fighting game tournament in the world. Like they had Street Fighter 3 First Strike as a main stage game, and it was sick. You know, to see like some some Hugo action, Ken action, Yoon action, Chun Li action. Oh, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into the 10 songs that I've chosen for this list of 10 songs that I love from Street Fighter 3 First Strike. So we're gonna start off with Makoto's theme. Now, there's I there's like all a lot of the character themes have actually most of the Street Fighter 3 Search has two versions. You had like the original arcade version, and then you have like the version called the range version, which was like more for like the console, like the I think the Dreamcast version uses the same version as the arcade one, but like the new consoles, like the PS2, Xbox version, use like the range soundtrack. I think the online edition had its own soundtrack for the character themes. It definitely had its own character select theme and stuff. But anyway, not talking. Let's get into it. Makoto's theme, called Spunky, by the way. Love it. I love that name. I love that. I love that bass. I love that bass. You can hear the bass. That bass is sick. Oh, sorry. Press the wrong thing. Press the wrong thing. Yeah, we can listen to it again, why not? I just love that beginning bass line. I think the favorite thing about Makoto's theme in this game for me is the bass line. The bass line hits so hard. Like I don't know, like what do you lot think? Like I think that I just love the bass line so much. Just imagine when you're playing on Makoto stage, fighting your opponent, just you and your opponent fighting. And I love the panning as well. Like if you can hear the panning on the left and right speakers. Like there, right, the left and right speaker panning works so well. The panning has a nice echo effect to it. I like the way you can hear the drums. this song just gives me bare energy. I love that bass line so much. The bass just hits me proper. It proper resonates with me, that bass. Yeah, man. But even as it goes quieter, you can still hear that bass. Alright, next. Alright, Yin and Yang's theme. Now, fun thing about Yin and Yang's theme, a lot of people say how Yin and Yang's theme has that still has a very similar vibe to what is it? Is it the Mission Impossible? The Mission Impossible theme? If I'm correct. And of course it has, Yin and Yang being another set of, me, Mr. Chinese boy, loves rapping my Chinese characters, of course. Yin and Yang being the two twin brothers, and they both, from both Chinese characters. You can hear that the use of the Chinese instruments. Just wait for it. Wait when the beat drops, it goes in hard. And even like another thing, like I love the in the Street Fighter 3, I love the use of the bass in the Street Fighter 3. The bass just sounds so good in my earphones. Yeah, here we go. This is where the beat drops. I love the beat drop. The beat drop's probably my favorite thing about the Yin and Yang theme. You get the drums proper kicking in here. You can imagine, like it starts off quite calm, and then it progressively just proper kicks in. It drops here a bit, then it's gonna kick back in again. Just wait for when the drums kick back in again. See, I love it. I swear, man, I love it. Union's theme goes hard. I can't lie to you. Imagine fighting to this, man. And then of course it ends the theme with like it goes back chill. Yeah, no, Yin and Yang theme, I swear. I love all the little drops in the Yin and Yang theme. Next theme. Ah yes, Dudley's theme. The British boxer, my guys like fight like gentlemen. Yeah, but Dudley's theme has that nice. Dudley's theme has a good. it gives off that good it gives off that 80s 90s theme, like especially the I love the other thing I love about Dudley is I like his taunt where he just throws the rose, man. It's the fact that as well as the rose is the rose he throws is one of those taunts that actually hits. There's like he's actually got setups in the game where you can use a taunt to do like wake up setups and stuff. But yeah, he's the other boxing character. He's the other boxing character in this game. Because you got Borog during when Street Fighter 2 came out. And you have Dudley, you know, and then Borog being the American boxer, and then you got the British boxer Dudley. Dudley's a joker, bro, because he drinks tea whilst wearing his boxing gloves. He drinks a cup of British tea whilst he's got boxing gloves on, and he's got his little bow tie on as well. Literally, my guy fights like gentleman. Like he fights like a gentleman, bro. And Dudley's another one where, if like, his one has a nice calm feeling to it, but a calm, action-like vibe. Cause I can see myself fighting to this, but like, it's not aggressive. Like, cause knowing that like Dudley is a boxer, but like he said, he's an honorable boxer, and his his one like his quote where he's like, "We fight like gentlemen." He fights. It gives us the fight. It suits him because it suits his vibe of fighting like a gentleman. It just works so well with his quotes.
This is a stupid dope mix.
Then I love this bit. Yeah. I swear I love when I love these little like back and like these people that say things in the background. Yeah. And I love the vocals here. I love the vocal. Whoever did this vocal bit, nice. How can a song sound so calm and honorable, but have a fighting vibe to it like as well? But I love like my guy when he in his little car, when he comes out of his like British car, like when he enters the screen. Wow, mix. Yeah, no, I love Dudley's theme. Such a vibe. Dudley's theme is such a vibe. Alright, next one. Alright, now the character select theme. But one thing as well is the rappers they got to sing in the character select themes and the intro themes are an actual American rap group. I've forgotten the name of the rap group, unfortunately. I totally forgot. But you can Google it, and they were like a very popular old school rap group that do that done other tracks outside of Street Fighter games, Street Fighter First Strike. But they got them to rap in the Street Fighter songs, the Street Fighter 3 First Strike character, and it's okay.
It's only one topic. Joining street fighters from bare hands to toxic. You're an average warrior. I be the master. I can teach you how to fight and move faster. One false move, kid, that be disaster.
Wow, I love the rapping in this.
That's right, the third chapter. This game's for real, no lies or no actors.
This is such a vibe.
Don't want to represent your life. We start with anybody, so make your choice right.
Get it on now. Get it on now. 5, 8, 7, 6. On now. 7, rest 1. Get it on now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On now. 5, reverse pick. On now. 8, 7, 6. On now. 7, rest 1. Get it on now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On now. 8, 7, 6. That's to get it wrong. Get it on now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Select to make your first pick.
I love the saxophone in the background as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One box could leave you messed up and fractured. Block these uppercuts, they made
Oh yeah,
you
by the way,
captured. Made a best fight
this is
win.
my
Don't
favorite
win again.
Street Fighter 3 First Strike song.
But if it's
It's because I you know I love rap music, I love rap, hip hop, and R&B and stuff in it. So yeah.
Be talking to me, I got enough to beat and more soldiers to bury. You know it just clicked in and made you realize this game is twice as hard. You see that with your own eyes. You're on the way to choose your
Also,
type
this
of
also
life
gives you
that
like
you
proper
got.
like
I tell you from now, this fight over be
New
the
York,
high.
like
I
this
told
gives
you
like New
want
York
this
vibes
one,
as well. You get me?
This challenge me when you're ready with your tactics. High punch, spin kicks, watch your back split. I see you in the air when I make your back flip.
On now, make your first pick. 5, 9, 8, 7, 6, get it on now. Grab the best one, get it on now. 4, 3, 2, 1, get it on now. Grab the best one, on now. 5, 8, 7, 6, get it on now. Best one, get it on now. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the best pick.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
select and make your first pick. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6. On now.
choose and pick the
Best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, bro, this tune bangs, man. This tune bangs. Dun, dun, dun. On now. Best one, get it on now. 5, 8, 7, 6, get it on now. Best one, get it on now. 3, 2, 1, get it on now. Get it on now. 8, 7, 6, get it on now.
choose and pick the best one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Get it on now.
Choose and pick the best one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Select and make your first
Best
pick.
pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's have the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You got your options, so pick the right thing. Some choices to make you mad, rockets to bring them just hooked on it. Dark bodies who want it.
The rappers in this track, man. They're sick, man. They're sick. Proper good stuff. Proper legit. I mean, literally, a lot of the Street Fighter 3 First Strike, they took inspiration from the West and like American West, like rap, hip hop kind of scene in it.
Don't wanna represent your life. Start with anybody, so make your choice right.
Alright, next. Intro theme. Yeah. Above. Nah, I love that vocal. Above. Street Fighter 3 First Strike intro theme goes in hard. Imagine booting up the game, the Capcom screen comes out, and then this comes on your screen. This is such a good intro theme, I don't care.
Prepare for the battle, prepare for the war, prepare for the rush, Street Fighter blood war. The third of the third, prepare to die for. Your life's on the line, so I'ma take yours. So who wanna blood dance with me? Get your body wrapped up or even a street fantasy. In the square, yo, you best to beware. Street Fighter, we ain't playing over here. One-on-one, kid, you know you get finished. Round one, round two, so come and get with it. Your heart ain't cold stone, forget about the power. Battle this out to the 24th hour. Pay the price that you couldn't deal
but
with.
man, I love the use of the rappers. Like I said, I gotta Google it because I can't remember the name of the rappers. They got the rappers, the name of the group of the rappers they got. But if you Google it, check out their other music as well. So I used to listen to them, and this and then I got their other tracks as well that they made outside the Street Fighter. I just forgot the name now because of the times I listened to them in it.
Rock what you got, block what you shot. Another chapter of what you get, what you got. Enough warriors here to fight, choose one. The best of the best will be the champion. Whose world is this after all? Capcom moving with lockdown forever, y'all. This contains scenes of violence and death. Viewers on discretion, some ain't ready yet. For the fact that they ain't ready, step up for what you got. For the bodies who ain't ready, take your regular spot. So what? Calm down before it's too late to stop. Trying to front like you was kings of the block. Step too close, kid, you might get shot. Only one master is going straight to the top. One false move, your whole game get flop. Only one master is going straight to the top.
Wow, this is such a good intro. I remember when I used to listen to it when it blew it up. There's two versions of course, because you've got the range version and the arcade version. This is my favorite one just with the vocals at the beginning.
Something you wish you wouldn't. It's too late, you got involved, what you wish you couldn't. Past the first stage, thought you could live it. Now you see and realize you never could survive it. You're dealing with cold-blooded assassinators. Decapitate your body, let them grow for alligators. You need it for your power, over here it's much greater. It's either you push start or try again later. It's all about the confidence, but they don't cater. You got no time to talk to the blame haters. I guess one fly kick will leave your body critical. Talking about real street dogs and big criminals. Got you helpless on the way to the finish. Where you can practice, come back and get with it. You can't block my hits, the sky's no limit. Anything distance, y'all, to infinite. Make the first move, so what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world, a street fighter crew. The third chapter, so what's it gonna be?
This is unfair, man. This real thing, bang.
So what's it gonna be? You're trapped in a new world, a street fighter crew.
Such a good way to start the game, innit? Bring the game up to this is sick. And I feel that vocal in the background. Fight for the future, so what's it gonna be? The third strike, y'all, is straight fighter free. Yeah. Oh, that little guitar as well. Oh, but this is such a beat. I love this intro theme so much. Yeah. Yeah, no, Street Fighter 3 First Strike intro theme goes in so hard. Goes in so hard. Anyway. Alright, so this is the online edition. Like, it's the Street Fighter 3 First Strike online edition. It's like the intro slash main title screen theme. So the online edition was a remaster that they brought up. It was like a new remaster for the game for like S360 and PS3 as well. So it was like a HD remaster version. When this came out on the Xbox store on 360, you can imagine I bought this quick time. I bought it pretty much as soon as it came out. And they did make some new tracks for this. They're like for the title screen slash the character screen. And oh, by the way, it's the same rappers. The rappers you hear for the online edition are the same rappers for the original Street Fighter First, right? Songs. So they got them back to come into it, which is gas. Got me gas.
I've been waiting for this moment. This is what I spill my blood for. Always be up early mornings. Every day, even when I wasn't up for it. So you see, you don't need to believe. Either way, you are our enemies. As I travel around the globe and I go against you, that's my fighting code. Now you know what my intentions are. And you know that I came from afar. But if you study my style, cause I study yours and I know who you are. I know you, and I know all your weaknesses. In the eye of a needle is exactly what I came to do. And I ain't leaving till I beat you, I ain't here to lose. Knock you out.
But that beat, hey, come on.
Knock you out. Yeah, you know what they say. The third strike is what counts. And you can get it too. Don't think that I can knock you out. Knock you out. Knock you out.
Wow, this beat, I like this bit of the beat, man. Yeah.
Prepare for battle. Resurrection.
Yeah. Wow, that is, I love the way they come up with Gil's resurrection. Say.
It's over.
Hey, jeez. Alright, what do I got next? Wait.
Select the one to
And then
fight
this
with.
is the remastered version of the the Street Fighter Online Edition remaster of the character select name. 3, 2, 1. Back to Y5, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Shoot, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for you to get into the character. You hit a loser, hit a win. I'm only
I love the fact that they speak out the rapping style. But they gave like they just got like a new backing track, but they still got the rapping style.
with your opponent. Feel it in the air. The tension is electric. The glory's imminent. This is something epic. Least for one
I'm not gonna lie, this shit has some good bass to it.
enemy is standing right in front of you. Are you gonna lose? Or are you gonna prove to everyone that never thought you win that you could rule? 'Cause everything is in your hands, you control it. And everything that is the past, it is over. This is now, this is everything that is. So you better make the right pick. Select
Back to ride through, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose to ride through, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to ride through, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose to ride through, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Select the one to fight with.
Get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose to ride through, get it on. 10, 3, 2, 1. Select the one, ride through, get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Chicken choose, ride 1, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like this one has that little like. Is it like is it dubstep drum and bass kind of bit? But it still has like the rapping style though. Nah, the bass in this backing track, the bass you can hear the bass in this one.
Who's gonna fight you?
At the rock fight with get it on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pick and choose the right one, get it on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, bruv, nah. I just like bruv, I just like hearing the rapping in these tracks in the first. Bruv, like I like how the majority of the first track has a nice like American, you know, like NYC style, good like old school rap kind of vibes. Hey, you know, you get what I'm saying? Alright, so now you got Ryu's theme. Ryu's theme is like nice, like, cause you're fighting on the rooftop of like is it the castle? But his one's and you know, Ryu's character is all about like peace, finding his inner self. So his beat has a nice calm sense to it, calm like chakra sense to it. You get what I'm saying? And like for me, this like compared to some of the other tracks that are a bit more heavy in the bass with the bass line as well. Like this one does pick up though, but I like the fact the beginning has a very calming essence of Ryu, and then of course when Ryu starts getting ready to fight, that's when this beat drops. You get me? And this is when Ryu getting ready to like do like Shoryuken or Hadouken to your face. You know, my guy's throwing out DPs and shit in it. You get me? You know, this is such a real theme. Like, starts off has that calming essence, but then picks up when, you know, when he's ready to, you know, start beating people up, ready to defend himself, show his honor. You get me? But like I said, a lot of the character themes in Street Fighter 3 just have some sick bass lines. But yeah, no, I love it. I just like the way Ryu's one starts, has that calm essence chilling feel to it. Then it picks up as, you know, as like if you're getting ready to have to fight and stuff. Alright, next one. Now Alex and Ken's theme I love because, you know, them two are like American fighters. Them two have their stages like the NYC subway. This has that NYC jazzy feel to it. That's what I love about their theme. You know, you got that. I love can I say how much I love the saxophone in their character theme? Their character stage theme, the saxophone goes in hard. The saxophone goes in hard. Proper saxophone, like jazzy NYC theme. I love it. It proper works well with the NYC subway stage. I love the fact that the stage, this song has such a good action vibe, but with that good jazzy backing track to it. Wow, this saxophone goes hard, bro. Whoever they got to play the saxophone, big them up, bro. Bob, big them up. Hey. Wow, I just thought this is the saxophone is too good. The saxophone's too good. I can't lie. And like I said, a lot of the Street Fighter 3 first track had a lot of Western influence, like Western American influence, which is why I'm not surprised how hard this song goes in. Like the rapping in the character select and intro theme, the jazzy bits, the saxophone, well, the jazz, like NYC subway vibe. Yeah, no, big up to the saxophone player. I'm telling you. Wow, wow, the saxophone goes in hard. Why is this whoever this edit clearly? I think that's the last track of my 10. Nope, Ellen is stage. Nah, okay, Ellen is stage. Beats and beats and beats, beats in my hair. Beats and beats and beats, beats and beats and beats, 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 beats in my. Ah, no, Ellen stage. Ellen, no, Ellen's team, wait. Nah, this is hard. Beats in my hair. Beats, 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 beats in my head. Beats in my head. Beats, beats. Hey, no, Eleanor's theme. Okay, Eleanor's theme is so hard as well. Beats in my. Above the beat. Beats, beats, and beats, and beats, 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 beats in my head. Beats and beats and beats, beats and beats, beats and beats and beats, beats in my head. Dun 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 dun. I love this little slow this little slow down bit. Dun 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 dun. I like it, the saxophone comes back. I tell you what, I love the use of the saxophones in the strength track like that. But it's just, I love it. I love this influence the saxophone gives. Bob, this vocal they got here, Bob. In my head. Of course, I assume when they recorded recorded the beats, sing this bit, they probably just recorded once or twice and loops it on the music production program, innit? Because it most likely recorded. I think it's mostly the same bit, loop it, or they might just record the beats in my head bit, and then they cut and then looped it. But it sounds like she says it twice, so it's probably 2 lines and then 2-3 lines, cut certain bits, then loop it in the track. Some beats. Yeah, no, I just think it's so sick. It's in my head. Beats. Ah, no, this theme is sick. I think that's the last one of the. Yep. Oh yeah, that's my 10 tracks of first track. So yeah, like I said, that was the 10 songs I've chose. That 10 songs that I like a lot from the Street Fighter 3 first track soundtrack. Like I said, it might be from different versions, but I don't care. I'm just doing it, keeping it simple. Anything that's Street Fighter 3 first track I like, cool. That's my 10. All right, so people, I'm gonna get ready to take another break, and then we're gonna leave it at. I'm gonna leave at my final section, which will be music from the Street Fighter 4 series. But yeah, no, like I said, Street Fighter 3 has that. Street Fighter 3 soundtrack has that good Western influence, like Western American influence, with that, giving the NYC vibe with the jazz and the saxophone and like the rap and stuff. And like I said, the rappers they got in the intro and character themes are an actual like rap group back in the days. Like I said, I forgot the name. I have to Google it, but you can Google it as well. You can find out. But they made other music and stuff, other rap and stuff outside of the Street Fighter game as well. But they got them to rap in it and stuff. So, and like I've heard some of the other tracks they do that are not Street Fighter. Like, I just can't remember the name which rap group it was again. But yeah, anyway, I'll be right back. Just gonna take another break, little drink, whatever, and then I'll see you lot in a bit. Stream, I went to get more drink. Got myself some Cadbury chocolate as well that I bought because I fancy some chocolate. You know them late night, midnight cravings for chocolate. I'm having that craving right now. So anyway, thanks again if you've been tuning in to the sorry. So thanks again if you thanks again for those that have tuned in that's still here tuned in to the BTD Gamers live stream. This is BTD Gamers Miss China's boy. If you're watching, thanks if you're watching on the BTD Gamers TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. Just so that and if you just tuned in, hope you enjoy. I'm running two streams on the BTD Gamers YouTube. I've got the vertical screen, yeah, vertical stream and the horizontal stream. Horizontal is for if you're watching on PC or like a widescreen tablet, and if you're watching like a mobile device, that's what I have the vertical. Yeah, the horizontal one's the PC, blah, blah, and then the vertical long way one. You get what I'm saying? Is for mobile devices and stuff like that. Innit? I'm getting my words mixed up. Excuse me. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna continue. I'm doing I've done I got three whole sections. I'm on the final section of the three sections. Um, this stream is just like I said, this stream is just me testing out some new formats and new content style for BTD Gamers instead of me just playing games and just doing my fighting games, playing my fighting games, Tekken 8, Street Fighter, and other games and all that stuff, fighting games. I want to here and there, try out other stuff as well for BTD Gamers. So yeah, I'm doing my 10 songs from Street Fighter games where I've chosen three games. I done Street Fighter 3 first. I did Street Fighter 3 first right just before, and I'm ending it at Street Fighter 4, where I've chosen 10 songs that I've like. And the thing is, it's hard to pick 10 songs because I like a lot of songs from all these games, all these Street Fighter games. But I'm going to end it at choosing of 10 songs I've chosen for Street Fighter 4. And like I said, I'm just gonna let's all have a listen to the songs, talk about maybe some music elements here and there, just what I like about the songs, the vibe and stuff, where the song, where the song's part of in the game, and the fact that as Street Fighter is a fighting game, does it give me that fighting game vibe as I listen to the song? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, calm. Alright, let's get ready for Street Fighter 4. All right, so we're gonna start off with the Street Fighter 4 uh intro theme, intro cinematic theme, and then but I'm talking about vanilla Street Fighter 4, so the first version of Street Fighter 4, because with Street Fighter 4 you have Street Fighter 4, then Super Street Fighter 4, then Super Street Fighter Arcade Edition, then version 2012 and Ultra, and then the intro theme they had the intro theme, the indestructible theme. There's also the Japanese version called Next Door, but I've just to play one, I've chosen the English version called Indestructible by the group called Excel. They're called the Japanese group. It's the Japanese group that sing both the English and Japanese version. Um, yeah, this theme song was only used for Vanilla Street Fighter 4. Um, the Vanilla Street Fighter intro theme, yeah, intro cutscene basically. But yeah, before we get into it, just a brief thing about Street Fighter 4. So, Street Fighter 4 was the first Street Fighter game that became, still plays as a 2D fighting game, but first introduced with 3D graphics, making it a 2.5 fighting game. The Street Fighter 4 era, personally, for me, was very important. Probably was the most important era of fighting games for me because even though I've been playing Street Fighter games and other fighting games since I was a kid, and yes, Street Fighter 4 isn't my favorite Street Fighter game, but it's definitely in my top three of Street Fighter games. I loved the crap out of Street Fighter 4, and personally, it's very special to me because Street Fighter 4 came at a time where I was in like late secondary school slash college, and it was still very popular as I became an adult. After college and when became like a young adult and stuff. Street Fighter 4 was the first Street Fighter game, but not just first Street Fighter game. Street Fighter 4 was the first fighting game that got me into wanting to become a more serious fighting game player. It was the first Street Fighter game that got me wanting to go to tournament events, watch tournament events properly like Evo, watch all the Team Spooky streams, and then watch things like Space Opera Battle, you know, the like Wednesday night fights, Canada Cup, CEO, and back when Evo was just Evo, you know, watching all the Evo finals, Evo being the biggest fighting game tournament, uh, you know, watching all the Evo finals, you know, Daigo Umehara, keeping track on players like Daigo Umehara, Justin Justin Wong. I don't know, I'll get my words mixed up. Justin Wong. You had like Dominion, Sanford Kelly, you know, Takedo, PR Borog, all you know, and then like I said, you know, Team Spooky at the time providing a lot of the high level content. Then you know you had commentators like James Chen, Ultra David, and then of course there was players like Neil Brown and all that stuff. Of course before certain things happened, but yeah, Street Fighter 4 was the first fighting game was the point of fighting games where I first became wanting to become really serious with fighting games and following the pro fighting game scene. So that's like for me, Street Fighter 4 has a very special place in my heart when it comes to all fighting games, all Street Fighter. The one that really took took me took me wanting to take fighting games really seriously. Like it really jet me there. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the music. So yeah, like I said, intro theme, vanilla Street Fighter 4 intro theme, Indestructible. So this is the English version. And then of course if you want to hear the Japanese version, it's Next Door. Both sung by the group XL. Anyway, let's get into this. Over me, I feel it all around me. I've been waiting for this moment. My destiny. It's so tidy to settle me. It's waiting to come by now. No matter what, no matter how, I know I'll make it through somehow. 'Cause when the road feels so long, I'll still be holding on. I'm gonna keep on going. I know I'll be strong. Yeah. Indestructible. Indestructible. Me now, indestructible. Indestructible. I'm so annoyed that they didn't continue using this as an intro theme. After like going from Super Street Fighter 4 onwards. Destiny. Ah, now. Loophead, hi, what do you want? What do you want, sis? My sister came and go train to back in the Twitch chat. Also, do you remember the Street Fighter 4 track, sis? Indestructible. Indestructible. One of your favorites, yeah. Like I said, they only used this during the intro theme of Vanilla Street Fighter 4. Afterwards, Super onwards, they didn't use it as the intro theme anymore, which is annoying, because I thought this tune was, I thought this was a sick intro theme. Like I remember getting my I remember when I first played Street Fighter 4, my cousin at the time, like my cousin, you know, she had her copy of Street Fighter 4, you know, and like when she was chilling at our house, like back at our yard and stuff, she would plug her, she would a copy of Street Fighter 4 on FF60. She'll play it on our FF60. And I remember when I first played it, proper fell in love with Street Fighter 4 with the FADC system, you know, the focus attack dash cancel system. Focus attack cancels were sick. In general, the focus attacks in Street Fighter 4 was so like memorable, because even they used the focus attack system for Kuma in Tekken 7. When Ryu and Ken in the Smash games had the focus attack system. Yeah, I just remember bringing this up on the 360. Oh my god. In and out, indestructible. Over me, all around me. In my destiny. For I now. Indestructible. Yeah, I'm telling you, this intro theme was so goated. Indestructible. Indestructible. Yeah, but nah, definitely need to. Nah, so like, I'll say this, yeah. Go, but like I said, it's a shame that they didn't use it again after OG Street Fighter 4, like after Super and onwards. Like, it's a shame they didn't use that as the intro theme again. By the way, sick. Street Fighter 4 had Street Fighter 4 intro cinematics was sick. But yeah, so yeah, that was the English version called Indestructible by Excel. It's the same people that sing the Japanese version called Next Door. So if you want to hear the Japanese version, just Google that as well, innit? Anyway, character select theme. So the character select theme is based off the Indestructible theme. You hear when I play it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, picking a character on this though, but this was a hype character select theme. Well, so I remember we had to unlock. I remember when you had to unlock the characters for the character select. Rose, I think what Rose, Fei Long, Seth, a few others. Sakura as well, I think. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Indestructible. Yeah, but picking a character on this, man. Oh, yo, back to bug. Hype, bro, hype. Well, definitely a go to Street. I go to Street like character select too. Alright, now we're getting the character themes. Now we're getting into character themes. Kami's theme. So a lot of the character themes in this game, a lot of them are like remake or updated remixes. A lot of the character themes from previous games. So like, this is a remix of like Kami's Street Fighter 2 theme, for example. And same thing for like Chun-Li, Gao. Like a lot of the characters. Of course, apart from the new characters that were in this game, a lot of the returning characters had their old themes remixed for this game. Also, I remember when Kami was our main for this game for ages. She's not my main anymore, but she was still like top 3, top 5 for me. But yeah, I remember when I used to use a lot in the Street Fighter tournaments I went to. Like I still love Cammy in this game. She's flipping sick in this game, bro. Yeah, no, Cammy's super sick. Cammy's theme is definitely up there for me. Not my favorite, but definitely probably in my top 3 of the Street Fighter 4 music. Alright. Who's the next character theme that's come? I can't remember. Let's see. Who's the next one I got? Ryu's theme there now. Ryu's theme based on that kid, but his Street Fighter, based on his Street Fighter 2. And Ryu's original Street Fighter 2 theme is so iconic. And then of course we've got the Street Fighter 4 remix version. Huh? Streaming, yeah. Yeah, no, so don't worry, Sakura's one is in this list. Sakura's one is in the list, don't worry. I also, Sakura's one's my favorite one. It's my favorite Street Fighter 4 track anyway, so of course it's gonna be in this, so don't worry. It's in this list, don't worry, it's in this list. Yeah, no, Ryu's theme is so iconic. Like, especially the Street Fighter 2 version, it's so iconic. Like, and like Street Fighter 2 being Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 is like one of the most iconic fighting games out. Like historically, the most like influential fighting game. So, like I said, any of the returning characters that are originally from Street Fighter 2, you know, you can hear the original track from the remix. You'll be able to hear it. Yeah, now like I said, Ryu's theme, he's the main character of Street Fighter. He's the main Street Fighter character. He's the most influential fighting game character from the most influential fighting games. Simple as. Alright, who's the next character theme coming up? Ah, yes, of course, Ken's. And Ken's I like Ken's one. Ken's one goes as hard as well. And I just like the way this. I like this little guitar riff. Yeah, no. Let's be real, Ken's theme is also iconic as well. Because I made yours, because remember, Street Fighter, Ryu and Ken are the original two Street Fighter characters, isn't it? So Ryu and Ken's themes are very iconic. And also Ryu and Ken's theme have so many like unofficial remixes as well online. Like you can find it, you can Google it on YouTube, innit? You see what I mean. Yeah, man, Ken's theme's another. Also, one fun fact, you know, a lot of these wallpapers you're seeing, a lot of these wallpaper pictures you're seeing, thumbnail pictures, whatever, for the a lot of the Street Fighter characters. I actually have all the pictures for Street Fighter 4, because back in school, I got the original pictures, and I used the school's printer to print every single one. The only ones I didn't have ones were, I don't have the ones for Ultra Street Fighter 4 characters, and the ones for Arcade Edition when only either Ryu, Yuna, Yang came out. They didn't have one standalone one like this, so I kind of just made my own Photoshop ones. Yeah, Ken's theme is iconic as well. There's no denying that. Yes, Chun-Li's theme. Also, yet again, Chun-Li being my, my beautiful Chinese lady of Street Fighter. I love the use of the Chinese instruments in her theme. Well, I love the flute or whatever. It sounds beautiful. Listen to it. It sounds beautiful. And then this is I don't know the name of the instrument, but there's that really famous Chinese instrument where they hold it like a cello. It's like they kind of hold it like a cello. It's not a cello though, but they hold it like a cello. It's similar. It looks kind of like a cello, but it's a Chinese version. And like they play the string as well. But yeah, the use of the Chinese instruments to represent Chun-Li's Chinese background. I love the use of it in this song. Chun-Li's theme is definitely up there as well as of the top three to top 5 at least of the Street Fighter 4 songs. I love the flute. The flute is beautiful. The flute is beautiful. It's called a... How do you pronounce that? Ahu? Uhu? Wait, how do you spell it? Is that E-R-H-U? But yeah, my sister just typed in the chat, Twitch chat for me. I don't, how do you pronounce that? Uhu. But I sound like I'm saying uhu. I need to Google how you pronounce that properly. You know, the Chunky theme, Chunky theme is such a hype theme, but at the same time, the use of the instruments sounds so beautiful. And you know what, it suits Chun-Li. Like Chun-Li is such a beautiful woman. Chun-Li is such a beautiful character. She's such a beautiful lady who kicks ass. She's a beautiful lady who kicks ass with her thick thighs. Let's be real. with her bloody thick thighs in it. But that's what I love about Chun-Li. Her character is like she's a Chinese, like she's a beautiful Chinese elegant lady who also is also amazing at fighting. And then you know she has like a Tai Chi style and stuff. Like her character is such a balance of like fighting and being elegant, if you get what I'm saying. Like she's a fire. She's beauty and fighting. Like best way to describe it. Nah, Cody's theme. Nah, I like Cody's theme because Cody's theme I like a lot because of especially the rap it has, like this guy that raps in the background. Like Cody's theme has that like kind of like urban style to it, which I love. I think the urban style to it just sounds sick. And yet again, you know, just like Guy, he's another Final Fight character from like Final Fight, which was like a beat 'em up game on the streets, innit? So, and of course, my guy broke out of jail just so that he could. My guy broke out of jail just so that he could fight, and then he returns back to jail to serve his time, innit? But the sick thing about Cody though is like he becomes in Street Fighter 5, he becomes the new mayor of Metro City. Haga retires and he becomes the new mayor. And I love the way the violin sounds in the background. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn the beat back. Turn the beat back. Turn the beat back. But I just like the way this song has such a nice urban style to it. It suits Cody because Cody is like Cody's character is like a lot of Final Fight characters are literally characters from the streets, isn't it? So it just literally has that urban feel to it. And that violin in the background, like that violin just sounds sick. Like the violin just has a nice like tone to it. Beat back. One, 2, 3, 4. Turn the beat back. Turn the beat back. Turn the beat back. Beat back. Yeah, no, Cody's such a sick character. I love using Cody in Street Fighter 4. In fact, to be honest, I use this bare characters Street Fighter 4. If Street Fighter 4 is probably the Street Fighter game where I use a lot the roster. Of course, to an extent, because of course I want to play the game seriously, so I'll be using my mains most of the time. But of course I wanted to learn a lot of the other characters as well, innit? And a lot of them are fun. Alright, now Cody's team is sick. Alright, Gal's team. Gal's team being another thing where my guys are military, man, innit? And when you hear it, you really get the vibe of the military theme, innit? Of course, now the thing about Gal's theme is this theme is sick, but it's not as iconic as the Gal theme Goes With Everything meme. The song used for the Gal Goes With Everything meme is ridiculously iconic because it became a meme, innit? Now this one isn't as, I'll be honest with you, Gal's Street Fighter 4 theme isn't meme worthy like the Street Fighter 2 theme, but as a Street Fighter 4 remix, I like it. It's too sick. It's too sick. Still has that military theme to it. Goes in hard. Hear it when you use the character themes in the game. Sounds sick still. Just isn't meme worthy like the Street Fighter 2 theme, innit? Especially like that KFC meme with the Gal theme Goes With Anything, bro. That one makes me laugh. My guy's a family man, innit? My guy goes out fighting wars, but he's a family man still. But yeah, like I said, you definitely get the military vibe when you hear Gal's theme, without a question. My guy's like Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom and Flash Kick, innit? I swear, man, Gal's theme is hype, man. Probably like it does make my guy sound like a bloody USA military hero guy, innit? It does give that vibe off. I can't lie to you. Nah, but no, still a hard theme though. Like I said, it's not meme worthy like the Street Fighter 2 Gar theme, the one the meme that was Gar theme Goes With Everything. But Stu is a great remix for Street Fighter 4. That does sound really good, and like does suit his Street Fighter 4 like theme so well. Anyway, next song. Here we go. Now this is a stage theme. This is a stage theme to the volcanic rim stage. Now this one's just pure action. This song just sounds like pure action. But the guitar, bro, man, the guitar sounds sick. And like so, in the stage this song goes to, you and your opponent basically fight on the rim of a volcano, literally. And like they also use, after the indestructible part of the Street Fighter 4 cinematic, they use this song to like transition to another cinematic, in the intro cinematic. And like then like there's that bit where in the cinematic where like Gouken and Akuma are fighting. And like you have Gao versus Abel, Chun-Li versus C5, Ryu versus Ken. But yeah, no, this song just gasses me up because it's just pure hype and action. This song, like literally, when it comes to the stage themes, this is my favorite of the stage themes without a doubt. I mean, this is my only stage theme in the 10 songs I picked. Everything else is character themes and intro and character select. Oh, but I like the way this bit drops. Wow, this song is just hype, man. This song's very hype. I literally, man, I can see myself just going to the gym. This song, just doing some cardio, pumping some weights. Wow, this one is too high, man. Such a good stage theme. Well, this guitar bit just sounds sick. So I had to kind of air guitar to that because the guitar sounds so flipping sick. Oh, such a good theme. Anyway, I think I have one more song. But yeah, literally, the Volcanic Rim stage theme is the only stage theme in my top 10 of the songs I picked. Because I'll be real with you, I do like some of the other stage themes as well. But this is the only one because I tend to like a lot of the character themes more. But this is the only stage theme that made me, I had to put in there because it's such a flipping hyped up stage that gasses me up whenever I used to play Street Fighter 4. Anyway, I think the next song I'm going to pick is the last song of the 10 Street Fighter songs. So yeah, Sakura's theme. This is my favorite Street Fighter 4 song. This is my favorite, and Sakura is one of my main characters in this game. Bro, Sakura and Ryu. And if I'm correct, this is the remix of her Street Fighter Alpha theme, the Alpha 2 one, I think. I can't remember. Was she in Alpha 1 again? I can't remember. I think it's a remix of Alpha 2 thing. And I love Sakura. And then, of course, you know, Sakura means cherry blossom. And of course, in a lot of her, like, you see represented by cherry blossoms a lot in the game. Because Sakura means cherry blossom in Japanese. And you know, Sakura she's such a sweet character. She's such a wholesome, sweet character. I love Sakura to bits. One of my, like, in terms of non gameplay wise, she's like my favorite character, non gameplay wise. Sakura is just such a sweetheart. Basically, like her, Dan, and Blanca being friends. Then when she gets older, when she finishes school, she's working in the arcade. She helps Blanca with the Blanca-chan dolls, being in the claw machines. And Blanca-chan, the Blanca-chan dolls, I have a Blanca-chan doll. A Blanca-chan plushie, I mean. I have a Blanca-chan plushie. I like the way the violin plays this bit, playing the main melody. And then the piano melody is so beautiful. And like this song's so beautiful because the song just it goes well with the beautifulness of the cherry blossoms of Sakura. If you get what I'm saying, it works. I get cherry blossom vibes when I hear this, and I've always loved Sakura's representation with cherry blossom because Sakura is cherry blossom in Japanese. Basically, or in other Sakura blossoms, isn't it? If you get what I'm saying. Oh, I love that song so much. I love Sakura. Without that, one of my favorite all-time Street Fighter songs as well. I have to say. Yeah, that's it. Street Fighter. Yep, that's the Street Fighter 4 one done. So yeah, um, so yeah, like I said, Street Fighter 4 has such a special place in my heart because it's the first fighting game and first Street Fighter game that got me wanting to seriously become a proper fighting gamer, wanted me to become more serious at playing fighting games. That really got me wanting to go to the tournament scene, community scenes, or the event scenes. Like I remember, like when I went to go MCM, like when I like MCM Comic Con and stuff. Like when they had the Street Fighter 4 tournaments, Street Fighter 4 setups, and like also with all the dedication I had with Street Fighter, that's when I got to that's when I first it allowed me to first meet people like the Denton brothers, like Mark and Richard, them two who do like are part of the Capcom Europe team. Like I'm friends with them now. Like I've got to become friends with them now, and like they know us at BTD Gamers as well because they sponsor Capcom Europe, and them like they help support BTD Gamers through the Capcom Europe sponsors, and like they know my boss, Mr. Dexter Sims, BTD Baker at BTD Gamers. Anytime I see them at events, I always speak to them properly, and they always they always speak with me, and and like what especially like they said they've even told my boss such nice things about me, how like example when Mark said, God bless you, Mark, for saying like just how much you like when you said that like I'm a hard worker and respect and stuff, so and stuff like that back at one of the BTD Gamers BTD the Black Tech Day event. So like through my dedication of how when I started taking Street Fighter 4 seriously and taking the fighting game scene more seriously, I got to network it. Like I said, as well as it being more like a game, me being the more serious fighting game, where I became more passionate about fighting games and wanted to take it seriously. It set the pathway of me getting to really explore the fighting game community and networking with others in the fighting game community, and now being friends with people I know in the fighting game scene and stuff like that. So yeah, Street Fighter 4 of all the fighting games, even though it's not my top fighting game, it's definitely it's definitely in my top section of fighting games though. But on a personal level, Street Fighter 4 definitely has a place in my heart when it comes to fighting games. Anyway, first thing, I'm just gonna play one song for you in the background before I continue on getting ready to end my stream. Yeah, like the meme worthy girl theme. I'm playing this in the background whilst I talk to you. Look. Let me just turn the volume down. Anyway, so yes, as I get ready to end the stream, thanks again to everyone that tuned in the BTD Gamers stream, live stream. This is BTD Gamers, Mr. Chines Boy. Of course, I was streaming on the BTD Gamers Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Of course, if you was watching through YouTube, I had 2 streams running: a vertical stream, preferably for mobile devices, and a horizontal stream, preferably for like PC and widescreen tablets. Of course, you know, please follow at BTD Gamers UK on our YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok. Follow all of our gaming content. Follow all the content, you know, everything from our other gamers, the stuff we do at BTD Gamers. Of course, you know, also make sure, you know, if you want to keep like track of our live streams, and of course make sure you follow our Twitch, our YouTube, and our TikTok. You can always catch the streams there. So, you know, first things first, I like to, you know, our BTD Gamers stream schedule. So this is our weekly stream schedule. Basically, we, you know, so you know that we always have weekly stream content from us. So where's it here? Sorry, I lost it here. Where's it gone? Yeah, the stream schedule. Yeah. So, like I said, our stream schedule will definitely be changes to this. When a new one comes out, I'll definitely update on this. But this is just to give you an idea that you at least get weekly content from BTD Gamers. And then yes, we have our BTD gamer cards. So, you know, this is our gamer cards showing all of our gamers in the BTD Gamers community. So you have me, Mr. Chinese Boy. Please follow me on all of my socials, so you can find content from me as well. The live streams I do, video content I do, posts I do on social media. It'd be about food, gym, other stuff, vlogs and events or pictures of events I've gone to, stuff like that. So please follow me there. You can also find music that I produce on my YouTube, and not because it's not game related, but my music I produce as well as on my SoundCloud. Please check that out. Then we have BTD Gamers Already's Rise. So yeah, he plays I forgot to say as well, with me, of course, I play a lot of fighting games, especially Tekken 8 and Street Fighter, so definitely check that out, and other games like Halo and stuff like that. But anyway, Already's Rise, he plays games like Tekken 8, he plays games like Valorant, so please check him out on all of his socials, follow his content, his streams. And then of course we have Commander Corner. So yes, Commander Corner. Commander Corner himself is a pro gamer. You can definitely catch him at events, doing tournaments, online tournaments, and also watch him. He plays a lot of FC 26. He's definitely most known for his Call of Duty gameplay, playing like Black Ops and Warzone. So please check him out. Then we have our affiliate gamer, Hen. So check him out here. He basically, you know, follow his. So he plays a lot of. He loves making content and streaming a lot of his gameplay. He likes playing a lot of single player games, a lot of story and single player games. You'll catch him playing a lot of those kind of games, like story driven games, things like RPGs and all that stuff. So definitely check him out. Then we have our affiliate gamer, Deeks. Definitely check him out on over his socials as well. So yeah, himself a gamer as well. So check out all of his content and all of his games, all of his streams as well. Then we have, and then final gamer card, we have the boss man himself, Mr. Dexter Sims, aka BTD Baker. You can catch him playing a lot of like FC 26, Call of Duty, Warzone, Black Ops. He also playing a lot of GTA 5 online right now via the GTA mod, the GTA RP mod, where we have our own at BTD Gamers community. We have our own GTA RP mod server for the In the Streets server. So of course you can definitely check that if you're interested in joining the In the Streets RP GTA mod server. you can definitely get in contact with us, by following our Discord, messaging us, and you can join us in our, you can like, especially BTD Baker, he plays the Industries RP server a lot. You can join in the Industries RP server, BTD Gamers Industries RP server if you're interested in it. So definitely check that out. Follow all of his streams, all of his content. My guy himself, he's an entrepreneur himself who owns other companies as well. So check out the work he does with all the other companies as well. So please check that out. He's the guy that made Black Tech Day, Black Tech Division, and BTD Gamers possible. So much love to him. Much love to him. Pardon me. Then yeah, final thing I want to show you lot is the BTD Gamers website. So you can, if you go at btdgamers.com, you can check out our website where you can find the links to all of our socials there as well. You can also find the links to our Discord community and all that stuff. You can find all the information about all of us gamers at BTD Gamers. And of course at BTD Gamers we host events as well. So you can find information about past and future events coming up. You can find all the information about BTD Gamers and what we're about. How at BTD Gamers we want to provide gaming content for you lot to enjoy, but also we want to be a platform that helps support people in making people who enjoy gaming not just a passion, but become a passion and career path for them. And we want to support you in that. So please definitely check that out as well. And like I said, you can check all the stuff out as well on our social media content and stuff as well. So please check that out. But like I said as well, of course, with us gamers, follow us on any of our BTD Gamer streams. If you want to follow the Industries RP, GTA RP server, you can also follow the GTA Industries RP channels as well. And if you want to be part of the Industries RP server, you get in contact with us. If you want to be more involved with what BTD Gamers is about, be involved with what we do, how we can support you. You want to be, if you want to be like a streamer yourself, a content creator, want to look at how you can look at gaming paths, career paths. That's what we're all about. Please follow us as well. But yeah, other than that, hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed, the 10 songs I chose for, the soundtracks on Street Fighter Alpha 3, Street Fighter First Strike, and Street Fighter 4. I hope you enjoyed, me talking about the songs as well. Hope you enjoyed listening to them. Hope you enjoyed the ones I picked. And like I said, I'll still be doing my gaming streams for BTD Gamers, especially, my fighting game streams where I mainly play Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6 Secondary. Other fighting games, and then other games as well, like Halo and a few other non-fighting games. And of course, like I said, I will be where I'm starting from today. I'm testing out new formats and other forms of content to add to the BT Gamers stream. I'll definitely be doing that as well. But so please check us. Please follow us. Please also check out our own personal socials. Everyone that's still here, that tuned in, much love. Hope you all enjoy the stream. And that's BTD Gamers Miss Chan's voice signing out. It's now 3:25 AM here in UK London. So thankfully I don't have work tomorrow, but I probably want to rest up since I did do the closing evening shift at work today. Came back home, get ready for this. So yeah, I'm gonna chill now. Everyone take care. Have a good night.